you're talking about your thoughts, you're going to be speaking about context. Did I include the relevant facts? For example, when I'm talking about a girl, did I tell about where I met her? Under what circumstances? Was it at work? Was it at school? Did I accidentally bump into her? Did a friend introduce me to her? Did I know her for a long time and I've been shy around her? So we need the relevant facts. We need some anchor for all our thoughts and feelings. If you don't have that anchor, you're going to sound like a crazy cat lady. And I'll give you an example of how that works. You're going to tell people what not to do. You're going to say something along the lines of, don't do that. I don't like that. This is not what I expect. This is not what I want. Some form of no. So you're going to have some form of no there. And then you're going to have some form of yes, do this. This is what I want you to do. This is what I expect. This is the correct way. This is the right way. This is what you should be doing. And for both of those, you're going to explain why. You're going to go into why and how. So if I say, smoking is bad, I'm going to tell you why it's bad. I'm going to give you justifications. I'm going to say, you shouldn't smoke because it'll hurt your lungs. You'll get emphysema. You'll stink. You shouldn't smoke in class. I want to answer how questions. You shouldn't smoke, at any time. You shouldn't smoke when you wake up. You shouldn't smoke, you shouldn't smoke when you're on a date. You shouldn't smoke when you're talking to people. Because, it's a crutch. Again, I'm explaining how and why. Because you will rely on it to, feel comfortable when you're nervous instead of learning how to talk to people and get what you want in a relationship. You will rely on smoking to get past the nervousness, to get past your incompetence. Be specific. Don't just say, what you're doing is bad. We're just, smoking's bad. Very vague, very general. Don't have bad habits. Stop doing things that are lame. All these things are very vague. Be as specific as possible. I don't want you to waste your paycheck on Friday buying cigarettes because you rely on them when you're nervous, when you're anxious. You use them to replace relationships. You use them as a crutch to help you socialize. So I don't want you doing that. Again, specific time, specific day, specific behavior. Be as specific as possible. Use as many details as possible to convey why and how. Be specific. So you want to include those relevant facts. Don't do that. Do this instead. Or this is what I don't expect. This is what I don't want you to do. This is what I want you to do. I don't expect this. I expect this. You can do this. You can't do this. Some form of no. Some form of yes. Some form of direction, right? Limitation and correction. Don't do this. Don't do that. Actually, limitation is both of those, but I'm trying to say there should be some negative. Stop doing this behavior, do this behavior. So you want to have the concept of including the relevant facts, the context, and then telling them, stop doing this, do this instead. So those are the concepts you want to focus on when you're making your cheat sheet. You want to separate them. I noticed some students were putting them in long sentences. This is not just one long paragraph to read. This is something that's very quick and easy that you could share with anybody and they would understand it. You want to have... Okay, let me give you an example of what happens when you don't include, for example, context. A student had a question about what is context. What if I say, I hate it when you do that, Flappy. It's fucking annoying. I want you to pay more attention. Did I tell you what not to do?
Yes.
Yes. I said I hate that. Did I tell you what to do?
No. Yes.
What's the part that's missing?
Context. Context.
In what sense? What if I just told you, hey, I hate when you do that. You need to be paying attention, Flappy.
You're not being specific. Do you not want him to do, and what specifically do you want him to do?
Yeah, what behavior? I'm not specific. I'm not giving you what context. You know, it could be he's touching his face all the time. When you come into classes, I don't want you touching your face. When you're talking to people, I don't want you touching your face. Right? I'm giving a specific context. Maybe he's, is he allowed to touch his face at all?
Yes.
He's got a shave. He may have a pimple. He may have an itch. There may be a mosquito on him. In that case, he should touch his face. So I need to be specific with my context. What am I talking about? Just touching his face forever? He can't touch his face at any time in the future forever? No. I have to be specific. I have to give you context so you understand what I'm talking about so I don't sound like a crazy cat lady. I can't just say, stop doing that. It's annoying. If he's touching his face, stop touching your face. Only, I want you to keep your hands off your face. No context. Under what circumstances? Why is that justified? Why should I follow you? I need enough context so people know what I'm talking about. They can enter into my thought process. When you're in class and you're nervous, you have a habit of touching your face. From now on, when you're speaking to people, context, right? Not when he's shaving, not when he's addressing a pimple, not when he's slapping a mosquito off his face, when he is talking to people, right? Specific context. When you are talking to people, don't touch your face. Don't fidget with your mouth. This means you're nervous. It's a nervous tick. Stop doing that nervous tick when you're speaking to people. It'll get in the way of you socializing, of you forming a relationship. It's just like when you dart your eyes all around, right? Should I just say never dart your eyes if I see you darting your eyes? What if there's somebody coming up behind you to mug you? Should you dart your eyes to look behind you?
Yes.
Yes. So I have to give context. What am I talking about? Don't dart your eyes when you're having a conversation with a friend or a stranger. You'll look suspicious. You'll look nervous. You'll look uncomfortable. And then people will be uncomfortable around you. You will send the cue out that you are not a very comfortable person to be around, and people will not want to be around you. So I need to be specific with my context. What am I talking about? And then again, I need to talk about, don't do that. Do this instead. I need to justify them. Why should I not do that? Why should I do this? That's where all the punishments and rewards come in. Okay? So you need something simple like this to explain that to yourself and to other new students who you come across, to strangers, to visitors. So, for example, if you're listening to somebody in an expression club and they're speaking, they're giving a presentation, you'll have this chart out in front of you going, is that guy giving enough context? Do I know what the fuck he's talking about? Does he have relevant facts? Or is he just saying something off the cuff? I hate it when that bitch was always yelling, like empty threat. You know, he thinks people can already read his mind. He's an insane, crazy cat lady. That bitch was fucking yelling over me. And you're like, what bitch? What is he talking? Under what circumstance? At work? Just now? What? Your sister? Your mother? A coworker? Who? What? Relevant facts. Context. Don't do this. Do that. Saying why and how. Giving them a direction. Stop doing this. Do this instead. I want you to do this. This is where I'm leading you. Which of these is the hardest to do?
The don't do this part.
What you do? Telling people what to do.
Yeah, telling people.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Telling people what to do. Context, simple. I was at the office. It's a girl I know. It's my friend from downstairs. It's my roommate. It's at a football game. It was at a party. It was at work today. It was 4 years ago. Context is very simple. Just a matter of paying attention and bringing enough relevant facts to the table so people can enter into your thought process. Very easy to do. Just takes a little practice. Very easy to do. Don't do that, right? You're poking in the eye. Stop poking me in the eye. You have bad breath. Go brush your teeth. Stop breathing on me with your bad breath. Stop typing when you're in class. Stop annoying people with that keyboard sound. Mute your mic, right? When you go away and the TV's playing, mute your mic. Don't mumble. Don't mumble your words.
Don't fidget.
Don't fidget, right? Very easy to tell people what not to do. You're speaking on monotone. I hate monotones, right? Very easy to do that, but very hard to tell people what you want them to do, what you expect. More responsibility involved, right? I want you to speak clearly. I want you to enunciate your words. I want you to open your mouth. I want you to speak like me. I want you to get an education. I want you to talk to strangers around you. I want you to direct people. I want you to be accountable for your thoughts. I want you to get an education so you can get a job. I want you to start learning these skills so you can speak to people and they won't get bored. I want you to take us all to this restaurant so we can have a good time socializing with each other. I want you to bring $50 and donate it to this cause because we need it for to build this sailboat so we can all sail around the world together. You see how much more difficult it is to tell people what to do, right? Because people can always criticize it. They can always find flaws in it. But that's good, because the more people criticize what you tell them to do, eventually they'll get to the point where they can't criticize it anymore. That's when you know you've hit on the right thing.
How do you know that?
Just told
What
you.
did I just tell you?
Told you.
How do you know that? Wake up, dummy, I just told you. You don't know that. That's why you keep telling people what to do. They're going to correct you. Some people say, stop laughing. Right? Flappy Bird will say something to you. He'll correct you, wino. And he'll say, wino, you're speaking too fast. And then you'll tell him, stop laughing. I want you to speak without laughing. That's what your expectation is. You're telling him what to do. Speak without laughing. I want you to speak clearly, and I want you to always speak in an even tone. Now, you told him what to do, right? You took the accountability on your shoulders. How are you going to know if that's right or not, Wino?
I don't know.
Yeah, because you're not fucking paying attention. What is somebody going to do if I tell you, hey, Snaky Guy, whenever you're speaking, I want you to speak in a clear tone. I just want you to speak straightforwardly. No giggling.
Well, no, because if something's funny, I want to laugh.
Oh! See, now you're criticizing what I'm telling you to do, right? I want you to speak in a straight, even tone, but you're criticizing me saying, what if something's funny? No, I'm not going to just speak in a straight, even tone. If something's funny, I'm going to laugh. So now, see, I have to be clearer. Why did I correct Flappy and tell him not to laugh? It's because he laughs when he's nervous. So now I have to qualify what I'm saying. I have to be more specific. Give more context. Be accurate, right? Be less inaccurate. So, for example, I would say, Flappy, when you're punishing somebody, you shouldn't be giggling. Now, criticize it.
That's more clear.
Can you criticize it?
Yeah, well, what if what he's doing is stupid? What if what he's doing it makes me laugh?
You weren't even paying attention to the example I told you. I told you he's punishing you, he's criticizing you about something, and then he's giggling. Now I want you to criticize that. I gave you that advice. I told you what to do. Criticize that.
I'm lost, Professor.
I told you, look, when you're punishing somebody, don't giggle.
Okay.
Speak with an even tone. I'm telling you what to do now, okay? Now I want you to criticize it. I've been a little more specific than just saying, I want you to always speak in an even tone, right? We already covered the flaw with that, because if something's funny, you should be able to laugh. Can you criticize it?
It's more difficult.
I mean, you could say,
criticize it because now you're
something really dumb.
Hold on, Snaky Guy. Hold on, Snaky Guy. It's a little bit more difficult to criticize it because now you're telling me to do it in a specific instance. Whereas before, it's more like, don't do it.
Right, I'm asking you, can you criticize it right now?
I'm trying to find a way to criticize it, but I'm having a hard time doing it.
I think you can, because at first you didn't say nervous laughter. You just said don't laugh when you're giving correction or criticizing.
All right, don't give nervous laughter. Don't laugh nervously in place of punishing. Can you criticize that?
Nervous laughter.
That's more specific.
Now I can't criticize that.
That's
Okay.
hard.
Yeah, it's harder to criticize.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything you can
Now, if you
whittle
can't
that down to
criticize it,
yeah.
see, that's what you can tell people to do now. Now you can rest on that because it's above criticism. People can't criticize it.
Now you're more accountable to your thoughts.
Now, so to answer your question, Wino, how do you know when you're telling people the right thing to do?
They can't criticize it.
Well,
Speak
they
up.
They do what I tell them.
No.
Who
Who gave the right? Who mumbled the right answer?
Vander? Oh, yeah.
Vander,
Yeah, they can't
speak the
criticize
fuck up.
Sorry, yeah, they can't criticize it.
Yeah, they can't criticize it anymore, right? If I tell you to speak up when you're correcting people, don't laugh, speak with an even tone, knock off the nervous laughter, can you criticize it?
No.
You can't criticize it, but I think you can reject it still.
Yeah, like
Well,
someone can tell you, like, I don't want to do it. Exactly.
Okay, you may be able to reject it, but that doesn't negate it. Just because you don't want to eat your vegetables doesn't mean vegetables aren't good for you. I'm telling you to try and criticize it and tell me vegetables aren't good for me.
Yeah, you can't criticize it.
Well,
It's very difficult to
then
do.
you know that you've hit on a principle. When people can no longer criticize what you're saying, you're specific, given enough context, you're justifying yourself properly, you're answering that why and how question, you're as specific as possible. That's how you know when you're being accountable to your thoughts, and that your thought is correct. Not just that you're accountable to your thought, because again, you could have a bad thought. I just demonstrated that the thought was incorrect when I just said, stop laughing, period, right? Not specific enough.
Yes.
But now that I'm clear and specific, now can't criticize it. So
Thanks for your clear
be
clarity.
clear and specific, right? When you tell people what not to do and what to do, and give them context. These are important elements when you're being accountable to your thoughts. Because if you're clear and specific, then people, if you are making a mistake, it helps people correct you. You realize that? When you're specific with a delusional thought or with a wrong approach, people can correct you in a much quicker. It's much more easy for people to correct you. It's simpler if you are specific. If you are specifically wrong, it's very easy to correct you. If I just go, if Flappy just laughs and I go, ugh. Do you know how to correct me?
That's so big.
What do you mean? What do you mean by
Yeah, especially
Be more specific.
Like, did you not like what I said? Did I not say
I'm
enough?
asking, do you know how to correct me? Pay attention to the question. Do you know how to correct me?
No, I don't know how to
No,
correct
you
it's
don't.
vague.
It's very vague. So even if I give you a bad answer, I should give you a specific bad answer so you can correct me very quickly, very easily. So be accountable to your thoughts, even if they're bad thoughts, because you can get correction that much faster. Okay, these are my thoughts and feelings. I must take both the blame and credit for them, right? Again, dealing with permission. I have permission. This is my thought. I need to say, I'm to blame for that thought. And I'm also going to take credit for that thought if I'm right. But I need to put that accountability on my shoulders. You can blame me or give me credit. Not Flappy, not Snaky Guy, not Trailer Trash, me. Because I said it. That's how accountable you need to be to your thought. You need to say, if somebody asks, who said that? You say, me. That's mine. Even if it's wrong, you say, that's mine. That's what it means to be accountable to your thought. Okay, let's move to feelings, the feeling side. Each thought already has a feeling attached to it. Give yourself permission to include it. People are always asking, how do I get the right feeling? You don't get the feeling. The feeling's already there. It's in your head. When you think something, right? You're watching a movie. Somebody tells you something. I'm lecturing to you right now. You see something. You see a bird. You see a tree. You see a car crash. You see a student in class, right? You even have thoughts about students. You just see their face. You already associate, that guy's emasculated. That guy's a pro. That guy's a veteran. That guy's a new student. That guy's dumb. That guy's smart. That guy's annoying. That guy's exciting. Right? You already have a feeling.
Yes.
Okay. Look at 18. Everybody look at 18. Put the feeling on your face right now. You think 18. Put the feeling on your face. That's how you feel about 18.
I don't know what I'm doing.
He's confused.
I don't know. He's confused.
Tell me with your eyes. Tell me with your face, not with your mouth, dum-dums. Your face. Just put an expression on your face. When you see 18, what do you think about 18? Put the expression. If you were in a play, put the expression on your face right now. You see 18. What do you think about him? Tell me with your face. Flower power. Wake the fuck up. Don't speak. Do it on your face. Fuck. You confused? You don't know? Let me see it on your face. Use your hands. Use your body language. That guy. I'm looking at you. I'm going, what do you think of Professor? I'm 30 feet away. I'm going, that guy over there. What? What do you do? You're telling somebody. If you had somebody was 30 feet away and you had to convey, they looked at you and they're like, what about that guy? And you're conveying what you thought about the professor. Put it on your face with your hands right now. So many neurotic fags in this class. All right. Now look at me. Put the expression on your face. What do you think when you see me? Show me. Put it on your face. Use your hands if you want. Move around if you want. Put it on your face. Let me see it. You see me. Okay, some of you guys are horrible at this, and it shows. This is why you're here at the academy. You're dum-dums. You don't know how to include the feeling. Name somebody in class. I'll give you the expression. Go ahead.
Andy Joy Balls.
What?
Oh, you fucking idiot. This is why I have this face. You're a fucking idiot. You shouldn't even be talking. This is why I have this face. Fuck Handy. This is my fuck Handy face. Go ahead. Name somebody else.
Trailer trash.
It's exasperation, right? Fuck this guy. I'm thinking he's helpful, but fuck. Right? That's my face. Name somebody else.
Chicken lifter.
Chicken lifter. Oh, man. This is my, sometimes this guy says the dumbest things. My face. But then I think, chicken lifter, watch. I'm going to give you another message. Said something smart, right? Every now and then. Nice. Okay, go ahead.
Flappy Bird.
Fuck. Right? When is he gonna fuck? When is he gonna lie to me? When is he gonna fuck up again? Oh, that's my face. Go ahead.
Why not?
Why not? Oh. It's a groan. Oh, junior instructor. Hey bros, it's so hard teaching class. How do you do it? Groaning. It's my cringe face. Why not? Somebody else.
18. We already did 18.
Fuck.
Oh, we did? Yeah.
Fuck.
Flower power.
Go! Right? My face. Right? Come on! It's frustration. When I look at that guy, it's a sheer utter frustration. Because I tell him something and he doesn't respond. I just get this deer in the headlights. It's frustrating. I want to punch him in his face.
Yes.
Right? Who else?
Yes.
Rob obnoxious.
Rob Obnoxious. Right? Incredible. Look at my face. What's his face say? What's my face saying?
What the fuck is this guy?
Who's that? What? Who is this guy?
It's saying, yeah, it's this what the fuck, but I'm conveying, is this guy dumb or what? I heard a conversation with him and guy didn't hang on something. Is this guy dumb? Does this guy get it? Is this guy just not understanding something that is being said? Is he slow? Is he not paying attention? He's just so neurotic? What is it? Right? It's my incredulous face. Bewildered face. You should be that clear when you're conveying your thought, your feeling, okay? I'm sorry, when you're including your feeling. Let's go back to the screen here.
We never work on the facial...
Shut up! Each thought already has a feeling attached. Give yourself permission to include it. So you're not looking for the feeling. The feeling is already there. You are just releasing the feeling when you're giving us your thought. It should already be there. So when I'm telling you, Rob Obnoxious, right? It's already on my face when his name's mentioned. Is that guy dumb? Does that guy not understand it? Was he just slow? Was he not understanding the concept? He wasn't clear. He needs to be here, right? It's already on my face. You can see it. Okay? So when your feelings, when you're speaking about your thoughts and you're being accountable to your thoughts, it should already be in your body language, your posture, your hand motion, your movement, your body movement, your face, your eyes, your mouth, your voice tone. It should all be there. All your feelings should already be included because they're already tagging along with that thought. Then the big test is, if you want to just make it simple on yourself, with a person speaking, you just think to yourself, can I listen to them for 30 minutes? That's a test. Can I listen to you for 30 minutes? The answer is no. Feeling's not there. Let me ask you a question, Snaky Guy, or Trailer Trash. When you look at this right side, see all the images I used?
Yes.
What do you notice about the right side of the picture?
They're all expressing emotions, different
What
feelings.
is that? What do you notice about that? What do you get when you just look at that collage of pictures? What do you get?
It's animated.
It's not animated. It's a still picture. It's flat. It's not even moving.
I mean,
Why did you say it's animated?
Because of the different facial expressions.
It's lively. You know, they seem like real people. It's not a stone cold serial killer look like just.
They're
right,
different.
guys.
It
That
looks
little
lively.
kid, he looks
It's like
really
actual
happy. It's like,
Human-
so happy.
Different emotions expressed in the different faces.
Not just that. What else? What else do you notice, Rob Obnoxious, when you look at the right side there? Rob Obnoxious? Vander, what do you notice?
exciting. It's interesting.
Handy, what else?
I notice people. That's what I
Well,
noticed.
obviously the people are there, but I'm looking for a more insightful comment.
Humanity.
No.
Everybody's being accountable to their feelings.
No, flower power. I'm looking for something more insightful than that. Think about why you include your feelings, or what is the point of even including the feelings.
Relationships.
Empty threat.
Genuine.
Don't be like Trailer Trash, just shouting out stupid ass answers, hoping to get the right answer. Consider what is the point of including your feelings, and then think about what you get from looking on the right side of the picture.
You get an idea of the person
No.
behind those expressions.
Yes, but that's not the answer I'm looking for.
You have an idea of what they're thinking about.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
They're all original.
Not looking for that
They're
answer.
accountable to their feelings.
Not looking for that answer.
You're
I already said
stimulated.
What?
Stimulated.
Too vague. Looking for a better answer.
It moves me.
Yeah, okay, looking for a better answer.
Affects me.
Yes! Do you notice? Well, the statue, even the statue affects you if you can see its face, but just look at the face. Just pick any face on here.
Michael Jordan.
Does it affect you?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? Aren't you immediately excited? Aren't you immediately like, what's wrong with Brad Pitt? Aren't you like, whoa, there's a horror movie? Aren't you like, in an emotion? Doesn't it just push you all of a sudden? Sad dog? Don't you go,
I
oh,
look
poor...
at the cat face. A little smile sort of tugged at the corners of my mouth. I was like, oh.
Aren't you like, oh, cute cat? Aren't you like, oh, poor dog?
Mm-hmm.
Aren't you like, oh, what's Obama thinking? What's his kid? Why is this kid so nervous? What is he's in front of a microphone? Why is this dude under and pissed off? What is this woman crying about? Is she sad or happy? Shaq, what's he shocked about? Bruce Lee, who's he fighting? What's Kirk smirking at? What is this guy sad about? Aren't they instantly moving you?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? Now look at all the students here. Are they moving you?
Oh my god.
Vander's moving me. He smiled. Look, and you can even see that faggot flower power even cracked a little sly smile, right? A little self-conscious, little wry smile. Does flower power move you when you look at him? No, he's a faggot. He doesn't want to include his feelings. He said, I don't have permission. He's asking you, do I have permission to include the feeling? And therefore, he doesn't move you. Look at victim. Does he move you? No.
Nope.
When he said no, he did. Because I saw his eyebrow raise. I heard his voice tone. His head, he moved. No. Right? That moved me.
A-Team doesn't move.
What about A-Team?
Nope, no
No,
moves.
Not right now.
Oh,
Yes.
A-Team made express. You doesn't care, right? Moved you. Instantly, when you put an expression on your face, it moves somebody. It tells them, don't do this, do this. You are directing people, even with your facial expression. Consider, well, all these faces are moving you in some way, right? That's what feelings do. That's the power of feelings. If you remove feelings, you're stuck with this faggot class. Right here. If you are laughing, or if there is some feeling on your face right now, you are graduating. That's what it means to be a graduate here at the Academy. You are accountable. If you are just a stone cold fucking rock like Flower Power and nobody knows what you're thinking on your face, you need to work here for a little while. You need to train here for a little while. Get to work.